Hey guys, I'm here with Tony Lucas today, who is the co-founder with me at LS Real Estate Group. Today we want to talk about why some houses in St. John's are selling for $125,000 above the asking price. So Tony, what is going on in the market? Why are there houses in St. John's, Newfoundland selling so much higher above the list price?
Well, it's really simple. Two reasons. The first, supply and demand. There are simply not enough homes, and there are way more people. The second is pricing. The average home price in Canada is around $700,000. The average home price in St. John's is about 420. So when people look at that, they say, "Hey, I got a little bit of wiggle room here. Let's go."
Okay, fair enough. So, supply and demand, let's talk about that a little bit more. I grew up in Calgary. When I moved to Newfoundland, I noticed Newfoundland is allergic to density. There is not much for, triplexes, fourplexes, condos, apartments. It's like we're missing that in between housing for people that are, first time home buyers starting their journey, or people like at the end where they're looking to downsize and sell their single family home. It just seems like we're missing a very large segment of the market. So, can you talk a little bit about that? Like, what's going on there?
St. John's right now is moving into a real metropolitan area feel. Up until this point, up until a few years ago, St. John's was an outlying capital city. Let's be honest. We had around 200,000 people. It was very spread out. We had lots of land. We had lots of everything, really. That is changing now. People are moving here from other parts of the country. People that are used to infrastructure, amenities, services that major cities have. People use the bus. For those of us that have been here for over 10, 15 years, I remember looking at a metro bus and there would be very few people on it. And today I look at them at rush hour and they're packed. So all of these different trends are shaping the way the city develops. As time goes on, we're also running out of land. Big issue. So we have no choice but to go up, right? Medium and high density was never really a thing in Newfoundland, but it has to be a thing moving forward if this city and the province is to grow.
Okay, so back to the $125,000 above ask. I've heard some chatter on different threads, clients I'm working with. Some of them are actually blaming agents, saying that agents are creating this fake need and these bidding wars. Like, what are your thoughts about that? Is it because of the agents? Are they purposely lowering the prices on the houses to create that, desire and make those bidding wars happen? What's going on?
Well, I'll give you a perfect example of why seller's directive are a thing. When when I started in real estate was about a year before they introduced seller's directives. And I had a client one summer. We saw a house that came to market and it was perfect. It was perfect for them. I called the agent immediately and asked them if we could go view it in an hour. That agent had told me that within 10 minutes of the home being on the market, he had received a sight unseen offer from outside the province that the clients accepted, his clients. So seller's directives were put in place for that reason, to give everybody a fair chance to view a home and a fair opportunity to bid on it. Inadvertently, it created multiple offer situations because at the same time, supply was detached from demand. So it's the unfortunate reality of having to deal with two not great situations and making the best of both worlds, right?
Fair enough. So, what's your advice for buyers that are going into this scenario, knowing that they could find the perfect house, they really like it, but that house might get 10, 15, 20 offers, it could sell 100,000 over ask. How do you approach that?
Talk to your agent. Talk talk to your agent and prepare yourself. There's two components here. The first is yourself psychologically. Expect to go over on the house that is for you. At the end of the day, if you really like it, then get it. And the first step starts in your head. The second is finding an agent, finding someone that knows the market, that runs the comps, that tells you what the high limit is. Because every home has a ceiling. Just because there's 30 offers on a home does not mean you're going to go incrementally higher. And that agent will be able to tell you, hey, in this area, I think within this price range, we will be competitive and we should get it. That stacked with your preparation will create the perfect scene for you to get the home that you want when it pops.
Now, what about for sellers? So, for sellers, it can seem like an exciting time, but also a little bit stressful, right? Getting 15 or 20 offers at your kitchen table to have to go through, understand all the nuances in each one, it can be a little intimidating, right? So, for sellers, what is the best strategy right now in the current market?
Find an agent that will sell your house, one, on your terms, and two, with the best return. People will say, two apartments are hot. You should sell your house. Yes, anybody can sell a house. But the differentiating feature is the agent that will sell the house for the best return for you and with the most seamless experience. So interview people, go out there, talk to some individuals. You will see the ones that stand out above the noise. They will be prepared, they will be organized, they will know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to get it done.
Perfect. So, back to the original question, $125,000 over ask. Do we think that's going to change anytime soon?
If you had asked me this question 3 months ago, I would have said yes. But now with the current global context, let's say, along with major projects announcements and a shift in how the world operates, I do think that we might be in this for a little bit longer than expected, and I do expect prices to keep rising at least this year, um, simply because there's a lot of work on it. We have $41 billion worth of projects flowing into this province over the next 6 quarters, and that will stimulate growth, but it will also stimulate demand. So supply has to follow.
Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts. So, as always, if you have any questions or want to speak about any of the topics we covered today, we're always open. Send us a message. Thanks so much.